Welcome to the yoga studio. Today we'll be standing up. You can certainly do everything on a chair. And we're going to work with our feet. As I said, toe tapping, maybe you can call it impatient toe tapping yoga. We'll need a prop. You can see I took a sock and I rolled it into a ball. So if you take the sock and roll it into a ball, put a couple rubber bands around it, okay? We're going to be using that with our feet. So let's just start standing with our feet wide. We're going to do the Ganesh Swing. So Ganesh is the overcomer of all obstacles. Here I am. Susan Borstok, my good friend, gave me this Ganesh, an elephant, as you can see. In the Hindu arrangement of gods, the elephant overcomes all obstacles. In India, the cab drivers and drivers have the elephant hanging from their rear view mirror, and they touch it before they take off on any journey. So let's do our overcome all obstacles Ganesh swing. So just go from side to side, and you'll notice I'm coming up on the big toe. So we're beginning to put consciousness and activity into the feet. Okay, roll the shoulders back. And then take your hands behind you. You can weave the fingers together, okay? And pull the arms down as you lift your heart up. And move the navel back. So what we don't want to do is push forward. So move the navel back here as you lift the heart up. And can you find your feet? Make them wide. Okay, so let's start our impatient yoga. So put your right foot forward and tap. Okay, impatient. So as you do this, you can move the navel back, widen the collarbone, and now we're going to send our toes to the left, keeping the shoulders forward. And then tap back to the center, and we're going to tap now to the right. So the whole leg is moving, the knee is moving, the ankle's moving, and come back to the center, tap, and let's roll, tap to the side, and make the whole arc out to the right, and out to the left, and come to the center. Stand, turn your palms forward, do a quick body scan. Right foot, right leg. Let the brain drop down. How do you feel? How do your feet feel at this moment? Does the right foot feel different? So we do these little body scans to get out of the chatter. So we're letting our stress fly today and our impatience come out of our foot. So left foot forward, just tap, 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 keeping the upper torso long. And now we're going to move those toes to the right. Come back to the center, and now tap your toes over to the left, come back to the center, and now we're going to make the arcs point to the left and tap the whole way over to the right to the left, left, can do this in your chair if you're chair bound. Okay, arms out. Remember, the stress is flying. Navel back slightly. Quick body scan, bringing the consciousness to the feet. And now we're going to roll from heel to toe. So back to the heels, up to the front of the foot. We have the top, the middle, and the back of the foot, 3 parts. And now, tap, 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 tap. This is for the bones. This is letting the skeleton, sending the message to the skeleton to ungrip from all the ligaments and tendons, unglue, and for the bone cells to move through the bones, the skeleton. It's from Ruthie Alon's Bones for Life. So on your toes, tap, 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 tap. And then let's just walk forward, walk backwards. Okay, and put your right foot forward and come up onto your big toe, roll back to your heel. Roll to your second toe and roll back to your heel. Roll to your third toe, roll back to your heel. Those 3 toes work with the tibia, okay? They move forward. Now the 4th and 5th toe work with the fibula, and so they maintain balance. So tip of the 4th toe to the heel, tip of the little toe to the heel. So spread your toes out as wide as you can. Lift the toes and then drop the toes like flower petals. Widen the front of the foot. And let's visit our left foot. Put the left foot forward. Tip of the big toe. Roll back to the heel. Heel to the tip of the second toe. Look down and see them. Heel. Heel to the third toe. Those 3 toes attach and work, they work with the tibia, moving you forward. The 4th and 5th toe work with the fibula, keeping you in balance. So press down your 4th toe and come down to the heel, go up to the baby toe and to the heel. Now, lift all your toes, make them as wide as you can, and then drop them like flower petals, keeping the front of the foot wide. Okay, now we're going to go use this little ball of sock, okay? So you need more than just a thin sock, but an athletic sock. And we'll start with the right foot, and with the front of the foot, knead it like a kitten kneading the mother. K-N-E-A-D, kneading. So knead the sock with the front foot. And now go to the midfoot, the arch area, and roll back and forth. So that's pronating and unpronating. Kind of massaging the inside of the foot. And then go to the heel, press down the heel. Okay, lift the toe and kind of grind your sock. Flatten that sock. Okay, flatten. Roll your ankle, flatten it, go back, pound your arch a bit, and then knead again with the front of the foot. Okay? Now your sock is probably flat. So bunch it up again into a ball. And let's take the front of your left foot Knead, K-N-E-A-D. That sock, like a kitten kneading the mother. Okay, move all those toes, wiggle your metatarsal. We jam those feet into shoes for so long, they get a little block-like. So when you cook spaghetti and you don't use enough water, everything sticks together. So we're inviting a lot of fluid lubrication into the foot. So squeeze and roll. And now move the sock to the midfoot and pronate and unpronate. Kind of massage that midfoot. And then let's go to the heel. So you can drop the heel and kind of grind the heel in. Lift the foot as you flatten your sock. Go back and massage the midfoot a little bit. Of course, the sock is flat, okay? And then the top of the foot. Knead again. Okay, we don't need that sock anymore. Let's just move it aside. And let's just revisit Ganesh, the overcomer of all obstacles. Now, the feet may feel more lively. So let's just stop and then roll the foot back. Come forward. Roll the foot back. And roll the foot back. And now swing again. So now let's do Starfish. So if the feet are wide, and you can do this on a chair, just widen your feet. Move the navel back. Lengthen the spine. So buttock flesh moving down towards the floor, okay? Not back behind you, but straight down, buttock flesh. Find the little toe edge of your foot. Make it sharp. Okay, the first three toes definitely going forward. Okay, now we're going to change it up. Take the right hand across and come onto your big toe on the right side. And then flatten the toe and the foot. Now take the left hand across, come to the big toe on your left foot, and then drop the foot. Come across, big toe of the right foot, you're putting your weight into that big toe, open up. Big toe of the left foot, come across, the Starfish. You can do this on the floor as well, but we're doing it standing today. Okay, and then come down. Now, turn the feet 15 degrees out. Lift the inner arches. So, if you roll to the big toe side of your foot, your knees are collapsing. So you want to push back into that little toe side of your foot. Make the little toe side of foot long and allow the big toe side of your foot, the midfoot, to lift, okay? And then let's just drop down. Stretch those first three toes forward. And the fourth and fifth toe, make sure they're wide, holding your balance. Buttock flesh down and arms up, goddess pose. We'll repeat this. So you want to make sure you're not leaning into your knee. Come on up. And we'll do that one more time. So bend the knees, find the fourth and fifth toe, make sure you're not pushing down into the front of the inside of your knee. Buttock flesh down, squeeze the upper back, really stretch the palms, and come on up. Okay, roll the shoulders back. We'll do the goddess pose one more time. Come on down, make sure you're not leaning into the front of your knees. Okay, little toe side of your foot, very alive. Bring the consciousness into your feet. Big toe moving that direction. bend the elbows, lengthen the back of the neck, and come on up. And let's go back to gripping the hands, like so. Push them down, lift the heart up, lift your toes, and then drop the toes softly. Squeeze the upper back. And relax. And one more pose for the impatient day. 2 blocks. Now, if you don't have blocks, you can use the chair. Okay? But we're going to put the blocks in front of us. Open the feet wide. I'm going to demonstrate sideways. And then just bend from the hip. Okay? Bend from the hip. If you're using the chair, just put your hand on the chair. So we have more or less a right angle here where the block is. Okay? Not pushing the back up, but lengthening the back, looking down. If you have a block, you can, it's a little more bend, okay? Look down. And breathe. Now, since we're talking about our feet and bringing feet consciousness, in case we all have to march someday, we're marching forward in our lives, right? Or whatever we're marching. Okay, so 3 toes forward, 3 toes forward, and 4th and 5th toes stretching sideways. Lift the arch so you have sensation running up the inside of the leg. I guess we're all marching into a new era of our government today. Okay, and then wiggle your feet in. Come on, stand, and let's just stand together. Be ready for whatever fate brings us today. And put your big toes together. Lift the toes and then drop all the toes like flower petals, okay? Find your midfoot, lift the arch. Find the back of the heel and the back of the foot. Move the shin. Imagine the shin moving up out of the ankle towards the knees. And when you do that, you'll notice the kneecaps move up. Okay? Eyelids of the groin open. Navel slightly back. Sternum slightly back. Send your collarbones east and west. Lift the back of your neck. And just close your eyes. Tadasana, mountain pose. You can't be knocked over. And let's put our right hand on our heart, left hand on our heart. You can open your feet and just relax your feet. Make them wide. And feel your heartbeat. And pour more of yourself into the container of you. Okay, that's the yoga mini lesson for today. Thank you for inviting me into your house. I'll see you Thursday, and we all have to be patient. So this toe tapping is just for the toe, not for the mind. So see you Thursday.